Hey everyone, how's it going? God Gamer here, and today I'm going to be looking at the new Hollow Knight game that's about to be released. And no, it's not Hollow Knight Silksong. It's actually another game called Lotus Knight. So this is a game I just learned about this morning, and for some people, I think it might cross the line of being too derivative of Hollow Knight, but you can be the judge of that. So we're going to be watching this trailer, and I'm going to add a disclaimer at the beginning that I don't want anyone to be sending any hateful kind of messages towards the dev. I think it's okay if games like this exist. I don't think it's really harmful to anyone. I don't think this game is going to send Team Cherry out of business. Will I buy the game? Probably not. But we are going to watch the trailer and have a giggle. So let's get started. So you can see the art style. Of course, thematically, it is kind of unique. It's got these like oriental themes. You've got petals floating everywhere, which is really cute. And it's very monochromatic, like it's black, white, and gray, but then you get to scenes like this and you're just like, holy crap, this looks so much like Green Path, but purple. I will give them props that they did execute the art design that was in Hollow Knight in their own game in a kind of unique way, but it looks a lot like Hollow Knight. But you're going to see there's a lot more to it that is very similar to Hollow Knight. Even these platforms kind of remind me of Forgotten Crossroads. So take a look at these melee swing animations, which are kind of close to the nail swing animations from Hollow Knight. In fact, you might say they're basically the exact same. Yeah, look at that pogo. Does that remind you of anything? Even the sprite for the character looks kind of similar to the sprite of the knight when the knight pogos. You can see this is the sprite when the knight pogos, and that's the sprite when the character pogos. Pretty similar. And this is the down slash. Again, you can see very similar in style. And just the idea of pogoing spikes isn't anything new at this point. Other games use spike pogoing now too, but even the spikes look very close to the spikes in the White Palace. I'll give them props for the enemy design. I don't really necessarily like the looks of these enemies, and they've used this enemy in the trailer 3 times. That's a bit of a red flag for me because the trailer is 40 seconds long, and you're reusing the same enemies in the trailer. It's a little bit concerning. And the death animation's the exact same in this game. Look at that. Wishlist now. Oh, I'm wishlisting. You don't even have to tell me. But yeah, the game is just very similar to Hollow Knight in a lot of ways, and the fact that it borrows some of the animations even from Hollow Knight, like particularly with the melee attacks. I don't expect melee attacks to look super different, but they're basically the same. It's not copied and pasted. I wouldn't accuse them of that, but it is very close, like they used Hollow Knight as a reference to make their own animations, and to me, that's kind of crossing the line. Okay, so I also wanted to look at the Steam page for Lotus Knight just to kind of get a bit more information about it. I like how it says similar to games you've played, Hollow Knight. That's a bit of an understatement. The description says, follow the young girl born from the lotus flower in pursuit of the meaning of their existence. In this world enveloped by the flower inside the galloping adventure, explore a variety of interesting maps and lost mind creatures fighting, and finally use their courage and wisdom to find the truth. So this definitely seems like it wasn't written by a native English speaker, which is okay. Story. A long time ago, there was a kingdom whose name had been forgotten. It is said that the king of this kingdom married a princess from the east who brought a strange plague that grew leaves on people's bodies and then began to attack others, eventually turning the infected completely into plants. So we've got the infection in this game too, sounding very reminiscent of Hollow Knight's story, but okay. The king and his knights sealed off all the infected places at the cost of their lives. Okay, so there's an infection, but it's been sealed off by the knights. Where have I heard this before? Game features. Classic Metroidvania game, the map can be explored relatively freely. The player's decisions will lead to different story endings. Okay, sounds pretty standard. Cool and fun combat. Excellent combat feel. Not gonna lie, I didn't really get that from the trailer, but okay. And challenging monsters make you feel good in the battle. I'm not sure challenging monsters should make you feel good. Increasingly improve your fighting skills as the adventure progresses, gaining new skills and reaching unknown maps. Cleverly match your skills and equipment to challenge your enemies in your own unique way. So you're telling me this game has charms. Beautiful world with a complex backstory. Beautiful flower-themed 2D graphics, quality animation, and music together create a vivid fantasy world. The heroic Lotus Knight with her enigmatic life, bravely moving forward in the unknown world. As the adventure progresses, Lotus Knight will finally face the truth of everything. I love how they have this theme that the character's going to finally learn the truth about the world, when they literally just tell us the story right in the game's description. And I don't know about you, but I'm kind of guessing that the character exists for the same reason as the vessel in Hollow Knight. Like, you're gonna take care of the infection. Like, I don't think that's gonna be an effective plot twist. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions here, but I think it's safe to say that the character is going to have something to do with the infection that exists in the world. So that's just kind of funny. It is a little bit disappointing to see that the story is also very similar to Hollow Knight, because that is kind of crossing the line for me of being a bit too derivative. If not only the animations and art style is really similar, as well as the gameplay, but the story as well, that's probably a little bit too much. But again, I just want to be clear that I don't want anyone to like hate on the dev for this. If people want to make a game like this, I think that's okay. It's not really harming anyone. It's not going to take any success away from Team Cherry. And who knows, maybe this will be the game that tides us over until Silksong releases. But yeah, just wanted to have a quick giggle about this because it is kind of funny. Hope you all enjoyed the video and that you have a wonderful day. Peace.